Good afternoon, guys. You guys are welcome back to our YouTube channel where we teach guys graphics, the website tutor. In case you haven't subscribed to this channel, kindly do hit the subscription channel. And today will be quite a long video, might be up to 30 minutes or 40 minutes. Today we'll be trying to recreate a countdown and graphic design. If you are contacted to design a countdown, maybe top 10 songs of maybe the radio for someone, how do you go about this? Okay, so this is basically what we'll be doing today. What we'll be doing today is just a whole lot of um maneuver with, let me say, just working with rectangles. Okay, these graphics, everything here is basically rectangles. All right, so let's proceed, guys. If I want to recreate these graphics, how do I go about this? Let me pause this and pick a call. Okay, guys. So if you want to recreate this top 10 graphic design, how do you go about it? First of all, I'll just Control N to create a new document. So Control N, sorry, Control N to create a new document. And this document will be 3000 by 3000. Okay, I'll make it white because the background is white. It is black, so I'll make it white so that I can be able to work on it properly, right? Okay, so let's proceed. So let me be following our guide. So to recreate this graphics, just know that the background is black. You mustn't get this exact thing, all right? But just know that the background is black, all right? So the background being black, I'll just hustle. Now you can just go online, go and search black neon background, black beach neon background. Do you understand? Black palm tree background. Do you understand? All those, just check for anything you like. All right. So I think I have a black background here that I would like to use. Where's my background folder? All right, so this is my background folder. Yeah, this is a black background I would like to use. So just repair my screen back. Then I'll place it. When I place, you see that this background is smaller than the original background. All right. So I'll bring. Can you see where my cursor is? My hands on shift. I'll left click. Then I'll drag it up. So when I drag it up, I see it. I'll put it up like this. So when I put it up, I'll come to filters. I'll come to blur. I'll come to Gaussian blur. I'll now increase it. All right. To something like, so that it will be totally blur. It will just be the light that will be of advantage to me. All right. So I'll now put it like this. Can I see this is dark background? This is dark background too. All right. So www.zagaempire.com. This side is www.jiginonstop.com. All right. So you could see the color they use that side is orange color. So I'll now type www. Just make sure that, sorry, use caps locks. Begin on stop. Okay. .com. Okay. This one now, if you just take am to 20 now. Yeah, like this. Then try to make the color what we have there. Let it be somehow bright, okay? When it's bright like this, okay, then it's actually top 10 songs. Top 10 songs for April 2023. It's Hype Man Busy. You get? So when it's like this, First of all, you change the color to white. All right. When you change it to white, then change the font so that now everything is looking like the same font. You understand? Yeah, you can just change something like this. Then reduce the font to maybe 14. You understand? All right. I think we are done with the bulk work. Uh, we are done with the bulk work. All right. So the next thing now is creating rectangles. First, you create all the rectangles. How many rectangles do you have? Is 10. Of course, it's top 10 songs. All right. So you create rectangles that will actually size what you want. Sorry, it was an error. You actually create rectangles that will size what you want. Okay. So these rectangles, just make them white. All right. So I go just arrange. Let me bring my screen this side. I'll just arrange the rectangles. Okay. Just arrange the rectangles. Maybe this length, something like here. Now I'll now duplicate these rectangles to 10 places. Instead of making them one by one, I'll duplicate it to 10 places. Now, how will I duplicate it to 10 places? I'll do Ctrl J. Ctrl J, I'll bring it down. I'll still do Ctrl J. I'll still bring it down. I'll still do Ctrl J. I'll still bring it down. I'll still do Ctrl J. I'll still bring it down. Can you see? We are getting close, are we? Now, I'll now duplicate this rectangle into 5 places again so that I can put it here. Alright? So here now I'll do Ctrl J. Now, note the pink lines on the screen. These pink lines are showing you that okay, this thing they align. Okay, once you align with something, these pink lines will show up. All right, so you now keep it something close by here so that you can have this space to write later. You do Ctrl J again, bring it here. Where you do it like this, do Ctrl J again, bring it here. Where you do it here, do Ctrl J again, bring it. Okay, sorry, bring it here. Do Ctrl J again, bring it here. I see. We have gone like 50% of our design. I actually said that this design is hard, but we have gone 50% of our design. Can you say it? Can you say it? Then next, if you were the one doing this design, next, what will you do? Next, it will be to bring all these images inside these rectangles, all right? Bring all these images inside this rectangle. Let's be doing every process one after the other. Now, I've made a folder with all the graphic designs of the songs that we will be using in this design. Okay, I've made a folder with them, and I think I have their order. You guys just hold on. Let me find. Okay, so I actually found the paper with the order of the songs. Okay, so this is what I'm using. The first song on the top 10 is this propeller. The first song on the top 10 is the propeller jam, sorry, album by Ben Skinny. You won't know them, but this is just for tutorial sake. Okay, so you just place it anywhere, then come and click on the first triangle. Okay, click on the first triangle, and okay, sorry, before importing this image, click on the first triangle. Can you see that this your workspace has gone back to the first triangle? Okay, click on the first triangle, then go back, then import this image. When you import this image, the image will be right above the first triangle. Can you see the magic? Instead of just importing this image then dragging it down to the first triangle, just click on the first triangle. When you import it, will be right above the first triangle. Now when you run it like this, now carry it, let it be above the first triangle. Of course, it will be below the second triangle because this side it is below the second triangle, and this side it is above the what? The first triangle. Okay. So this is your image above the first triangle. Now, if you want this image inside the triangle, hmm, if you want this image inside the triangle, just like this other design, how will you go about this? Just right click this image, then click on create clipping mask. Can you see? It is inside the triangle but big. Okay, so go ahead to click your Control T so that you could trim it. So when you trim it like this, resize it, bring it up, still trim it again so that it will size. You understand? So when it size like this, now slide down, now merge them. You are done with them, so you merge them. Click on this image, then put your hands on Control so that when you click on this, the other clicking won't go out. Okay, then put your hands on Control again, then click on Control E so that you can merge it. Okay. All right. So that's the first song on the countdown. What's the second song on the countdown? The second song on the countdown is Newsy B. It's a song by Newsy B. We gonna be alright. Okay, that's the name of the song. Okay, sorry, I made a mistake. You know, I always make mistakes because I'm not perfect. Before importing what you want to put in this second triangle, how will you go about it? Click on the second triangle. When you click on the second triangle, go and import whatever you are importing. Okay. You now slide it down. Then it will be on the first triangle. Okay. Now right click, click on create clipping mask. All right. Then click on Control T. When you click on Control T, you now drag it down. When you drag it down, it is in. Now you merge it. You click on the image, your hands on Control, you click on the triangle, then you click on Control E. You don't merge them. Right? What's the third song? The song is uh, a song by Pages. The name is Ties. Okay, sorry. I always keep making mistakes. Before you import what you want to put in the triangle, click on the triangle so that your workspace will go to that triangle. Okay. Now load it up. Okay. You resize it. Your hands on Control. If not, the shape of the image will deform. Okay. Your hands on Control. So it is like this. When you want the image inside the triangle, just click on create clipping marks. Okay, then Control T so that you could resize it. Okay, when you resize it, you bring it up again and it's in. Okay, so what's the fourth song? The fourth song is Ya Allah by La Nkorong. So before I import it, I'll click on the fourth. This time I didn't. Okay, sorry, I missed a step. After putting this image in this triangle, I'll merge it. I'll click on the image, my hands on Control, I'll click on the rectangle, I'll merge it, Control E. Okay. When I merge it, I'll come to the fourth triangle. When I come to the fourth triangle, the name of the song is this Ya Allah by La Nkorum. I'll resize it. My hands on Shift. Sorry, my hands on Shift. I'll left click and I'll drag it down. Okay. When I drag it down, I'll bring it here. When I want it inside the triangle, I'll right click the image, click on create clipping mask. Then I'll Control T to resize the image. My hands on Shift, I'll shift it down just like this. Okay, I see we are making progress. Before I go, I'll merge the image and the rectangle. All right. Now, what's popping? What's the fifth song? The fifth song is this Teddy Breeze song. Ted Breeze featuring Freezy Nice. Okay, sorry you before I import the song. Before I import the song, I'll click. Ouch, what's happening? Come on. All right. I'll click on the rectangle that I want to come and import it on. Okay. After clicking on this rectangle, I'll go and bring whatever I'm importing. When I drop it here, my hands on shift, I'll left click, I'll drag it down. Okay. When I drag it down like this, it's like that. All right. Now, when I want it in this rectangle, I'll right click, I'll click on create clipping marks. I can see that the image is there perfectly. I don't need to resize. Okay. Now, before I go out, I'll merge it with the triangle. I'll click on the image, my hands on control, I'll click on the triangle, then I'll click on control E. Okay, to merge it. Now, the sixth triangle, if I want to import, I'll click on the triangle. After clicking on the triangle, what is the sixth song? The sixth song is Sorrow by Demi B. So I'll go and find it. Then I'll import it. Can you see a whole lot of rectangle work and importing images? Okay, but it's just the same format. There's no special whatever. So you just my hands on shift, I'll left click, I'll drag it down. When I drag it down, I'll bring it up to the triangle. I'll right click on the image, I'll click on create clipping mask. Okay. Now you see that the image is there, it's okay. I don't need to resize it. Before going, I'll click on the image, my hands on control, I'll click on the rectangle, then I'll click on control E. Sorry, I'll click on control E. Okay. Now working on the seventh triangle, I'll click on the triangle. When I click on the triangle, I'll go and import the song that is on the seventh. Which song is on the seventh? Sweet Us by John Z. When I place it, my hands on shift, I'll left click, then I'll drag it down. When I drag it down, I'll bring it up. I'll right click on the image. I'll click on create clipping mask. I'll click on Control T. Okay. Then I'll resize it like this. So when I resize it, the image is right there inside and everything is fine. Okay. Next, what do we have? Okay, I'll click on the image, my hands on control, I'll click on the rectangle, I'll click on control E. Okay, next, working on the eighth rectangle, I'll click on the rectangle. When I click on the rectangle, I'll go and find the eighth song that I want it there. What's the eighth song? Is this song by Best B? Which song is by Best B? Okay, Best B featuring Yoxy Redo. Okay, Dear Mama. I'll now slide it down. When I slide it down, I'll take it up. When I take it up, I'll right click on the image, I'll click on create clipping mask, then I'll click on Control T, I'll resize it. When I resize it, I'll drag it this side. You feel me? I'll click on the image, my hands on control, I'll click on the rectangle, I'll click on Control E. When I click on Control E, I'll now go to work on the ninth rectangle. The ninth rectangle, which song is in there? The song in there is a song by Jiggy featuring Kizzy. Featuring Kizzy. Then my hands on shift, left click, I'll resize it down. When I resize it, I'll bring it up. When I bring it up, I'll right click the image, click on create clipping mask. I click on Control T again to resize. I'll bring it in here. When I bring it in here, I'll click on the image, my hands on control, I'll click on the rectangle, I'll click on Control E to merge it. Working on the last rectangle, I'll click on the rectangle, I'll go and bring the song. It's a song by Janzi. Just like this. Just like this. When I resize it, bring it on the rectangle, I'll right click on the rectangle, I'll click on create clipping mask. Okay, I'll create on Control T. Alright, I'll resize it like this. When I resize it, it's in here. Alright, right click. Okay, sorry, I'll click on the image, my hands on control, I'll click on the rectangle, I'll control E to merge. Now we have finished working on all the rectangles. Now what next? The next thing you should do is putting this stroke around it. You could see a different color around it. Okay, you could see a different color around it. And for me, I would like to use glue. Okay, I would like to use glue since the background is a dark one. I would like to glue them. So go back to each of these rectangle and you glue them. I'll click on the first rectangle. When I want to glue it, I'll click on FX. I'll click on outer glue. Now everything will show up. Then I'll select the color I want. I think the color I want should be this. With glue, we'll work on this. Sorry guys, glue will not work on this. Okay, so I'll click on the image. I'll go to FX. I'll go to stroke. When I go to stroke, I'll make sure that my stroke is outside. All right, and when it's outside, I'll reduce it to maybe something like 10. Now once you set it like this, you don't need to go and set it again. Once you go, it will automatically add from your previous settings. I'll go to the second rectangle. I'll click on FX. I'll click on stroke. Can you see that it automatically add exactly? Go to the third triangle, click on FX, click on stroke. That's add. Fourth rectangle, FX, click on stroke. It has add. Fifth rectangle, FX, stroke. It has add. Sixth, FX, stroke. Just a bunch. Designing a countdown is like working on 10 songs the same way. Okay, go on stroke. It has add. Go to here, go to FX, go on stroke. It has add. Go here, go to FX, go to stroke. It's on. Go to the last one, go to FX, go to stroke, and it is on. Can you see? Just beautiful graphics. Okay, so if I were you, what's the next thing I'll do? The next thing is trying to get all these long rectangles that are here. Okay, these long rectangles that are here. So how do you go about this? Go to your Photoshop, go to your workspace, go to rectangle, and randomly draw a rectangle. Like this is not rectangle, sorry, but use the rectangle tool to draw this. All right, and it is thin. Just make sure it is thin. The color will be white. Go to color select, go to this, and just make sure that the color is same thing with what you have in the outside. Sorry, shift my screen. Just click on OK. When you click on OK, it takes the shape you want and everything is fine. Then click on the move tool. When you click on your move tool, sorry, make sure that it is on the rectangle. Okay, make sure that it's on the rectangle. Now this rectangle is what I'll be duplicating all across. Okay, when it's on this rectangle, I'll click on Ctrl J. Now you see that there's rectangle 1 and there's rectangle copy 1. There's rectangle 1 copy. So just know that this rectangle is still this rectangle, but there's another rectangle under. All right, so just make sure you just click on the rectangle. Don't click on the background, click on the rectangle. Okay, then drag it up. How do you drag? Your hand should be on left click while you drag on your keyboard with your right hand. Now it is here and I want to duplicate this to this place. I'll make sure my cursor is on here. I'll click on Ctrl J. When I click on Ctrl J, I'll move it up. Okay, just everything you are doing here is showing on your workspace. All right, so if I want to duplicate this, sorry, let me arrange this again. If I want to duplicate this, I'll make sure it's here. I'll do Ctrl J. When I see Ctrl J, I'll move it up. Okay, like this. Now I'll do Ctrl J. When I do Ctrl J, I'll move it up. Okay, like this. Now duplicate this to this side, Ctrl J, I'll move it up. I see the progress. I'll I'll do Control J, I'll move it up. When I move it like this, I'll do Control J. Sorry, the thing never do. Okay, I'll do Control J, I'll move it down. Same way, I'll do Control J. Ouch. See, I clicked on the background, okay, making it misbehave. Sorry. I'll do Control J, then I'll move it down. I'll do Control J, then I'll move it down. By the time you are done, you see that there's rectangle 1, copy 10. Okay, because there are 10 songs and I duplicated the rectangle in 10 please. That's why I told you that anything you are doing on this side is showing in your workspace. Okay, everything you are doing on this side is showing in your workspace. So actually, this is the most important area in Photoshop, and it is shown layer by layer what you did one after the other. So next, what will I be doing? There are two writings here, and these writings are actually different fonts. Okay, so how will I go about this? First of all, I'll be writing the names of the artists first. Before, when I finish, I'll write the name of the song. Okay, but for me, here they wrote the title of the song down and the name of the artist up, but for me, I'll be writing the name of the artist down. Okay, just when you recreate, just try to do something different from that. Okay, so here, that side, the name of the artist is in which color? That should be bright yellow. Okay, so here the name of the artist is Ben Skinny. Be sure you have caps locks. Okay, Ben Skinny. Would I like the name of the artist to be bigger than the title of the song? No. So I'll change this font. I'll change this font to maybe something like something more thin. Okay, I'll change this font to something more thin. Then I'll change the color to bright yellow. Change the color to bright yellow. Can I see? Now I'm done with this. I'll come here to type what's the name of this artist, Newsy B. It's so easy. You understand? Instead of trying to write the title of the song that I'll be writing in white, just changing between colors, it will not be really nice. Okay. The name of this artist is Newsy B. The name of the artist here is Pages featuring somebody. Pages featuring Fares. Okay, Fares and the T featured somebody. Fares and Nanix. Okay, so I'm done with this. Let me shift it down a bit. Okay, where you shift it down a bit is okay. This one, his name is La Korong. He's a gospel artist. He's called in Korea, but I know he's from Jos. Okay, the name of the song is the name of the artist here is who? Ted Breezy featuring Breezy Nice. Okay, I see we're moving. The name of this artist here is what? Demi B. He's an Abuja boy from Mararaba. The name of this artist here is John Z. John Z is from Kefi. John Z featuring Starlo. Easy. In case you are watching this video and you are not a Nigerian, all the areas I'm actually calling are Nigerian based areas. Okay, so don't worry, you are just here to fetch knowledge. The artist here is Best B featuring Yoxy Redo. Best B featuring Yoxy Redo. Okay, sorry, Yoxy Redo. Okay, Best B featuring Yoxy Redo. The artist here is what? Biggie featuring what? J Kizzy. Biggie featuring J Kizzy. Okay, something like this. The artist here is what? His name is Janzi. Janzi Go Boom. He's from the same local government with Ice Prince. If you know Ice Prince, popular Nigerian artist. If you know Ice Prince, he's from the same side with Ice Prince. Okay. I think this background is becoming too light. The background is becoming too light, so I think I'll go and treat it before we go too far, because you could see the name Demi B is not really showing here. Okay, so the brightness of your background shouldn't compete with the brightness of your design. Okay, so I'll reduce the opacity. I'll reduce the opacity to what's happening? Okay, sorry. I think I have to reduce the opacity before. Okay, okay, you have to reduce the opacity. Ah, what's happening now? Okay, because the background is black. All right, so I'll go here, add the solid color to be black. I'll make the solid color to be black, right? So that when I reduce the opacity of the graphic design, sorry, of the background, it is actually rhyming up. Okay, so I reduce it to something 35. When I reduce it, I'll come back and add the Gaussian blur that was there. I say now everything is so vivid, all right? Everything is so vivid. So now I'll go to typing the names of the songs. Okay, I'll go to typing the names of the song. What's happening now? Okay, actually this design was supposed to have some space down so that I could write maybe the phone number of, but don't worry, the name of the website is there. If you need enquiries, you could just go through the website. Okay, so it's okay. All right, so typing the names of the song, I actually changed the font to what's the name, Montserrat. So the first song by Ben Skinny, what's the name, Propel. Change the color to white. Okay, so that it's like having a variety. The next song is Propel. Propel what? Propel one. Next one is what? Gone. V. Alright. Song by Music B. The next one is what? Ouch. The next one is what? Ties. Next one is what? Ya Allah. Ya Allah na. That's a song in Hausa language. Gospel song. The next one is what? Uh, Minding My Biz. Minding My Biz. Okay. The next one is Sorrow. Maybe. He's one of the best rappers in University of Abuja. They currently even have a cipher. And the next one is what? Sweet Us. Sweet Us by Jonesy and Stalo Bizo. The next one is what? Dear Mama. Now can you see this type of packaging? Lead, right? The next one is what? Money. The next one is what? No time. Ouch. Sorry. I actually went in to the other text. So I'll just type it up. Money. Ouch. Sorry. I went into the other text, so everything now became the other text. So I'll change it back to white again. The next one is money. Oh, sorry, it's not money, it's no time. Sorry, no time. Can you see? So with these guys, we are done designing a top 10 countdown. Okay, we are done designing a top 10 countdown. Did they actually list the numbers of the song? But I'm supposed to, like, the number is supposed to be there. Do you understand? So that everybody knows where he belongs. Okay, sorry. I actually type this side one. And this one, for the top, for the writing of the numbers, I would like to use a different font, a font that is somehow friendly. Okay. I could even change it to 16, maybe 24. Now, anytime I change it, I'll actually like trying to slant it. Uh, it is behind it because I actually went down. It should be on top. Okay. Now I'm done writing the second one. The second one should be 2. I write it, just click on Control and try to slant it like this. Control your hands should be on left clicking. Okay. The next one is what? 3. Sorry, I still went down. Just be on top. Just make sure your workspace is always on the last this thing when writing things that you want them to be on top. So the next one is 3. When it's 3 like this, I'll click on Control, I'll slant it, drag it to this side so that it's somehow touching it. The next one is what? 4. Click on Control, slide it somehow. Oh, laptop is out of power. Coming, guys, let me plug up. Live. It's arguing the laptop being on like this. Yeah, yeah. See, we are back and kicking. The next one is what? 5. Your hands on Control, you left click, trying to slide it. You understand? Just get it right there. Carry it out small, okay, so that people could actually know what it is. Then the next one is what? 6. Your hands on Control, you left click, you slide it like this. You take it out of the beat. When you take it out of the beat, you click here, you click number 7, your hands on Control, you left click, you slide it like this. My number is on the channel. In case you don't really understand something, I could like show you one on one, okay? Because I really want you to know graphics. Your hands on Control, left click, slide it like this, bring it like this. You type 9. What's happening? Okay, you type number 9. Your hands on Control, you left click, you slide it like this, bring it up like this. You click on number 10. Your hands like this, you slide it up just like this. You see, you are fully done designing uh, a very nice top 10. All right, a very nice top 10 countdown design. If you want to export this, you hands on Control Shift S. Okay, just name it top 10. Change it from PSD, right? Change it from PSD to JPEG. Then you save like this. Boom. Where's your image? Find your image here. This is your image. Yeah. Oh my guy. This was what you designed. This was what you designed. So lit. And everybody will like this type of thing. Okay. So catch you guys in the next tutorial, guys. Bye for now.